What is up, my friends? You are welcome along to our player ratings video here on Anfield Agenda. After Liverpool's title challenge came to an end with a 2-0 defeat at Goodison against Everton. Full disclosure, this is the 6th time I've tried to record this video because my emotions have gotten the best of me every other time I've tried to sit down and do it, and I've had to compose myself to come on because I'm absolutely seething. That was another heartless, abject, weak performance against a team that are there for the beating. In a Merseyside derby, the gaffer's last one, and between his decision making and the players out on the pitch, it's embarrassing. So I'm going to go through and give them realistic scores out of 10, asking you guys to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video and please do hit that subscribe button. We wouldn't be able to do what we do here today without the support of our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping on either the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the Lawnmower 5.0 or the Bearded Hedger Pro Kit. Any of these and many more are available with our discount. That's 20% off and free shipping using the code Anfield20. Look, Alisson Becker, I'm not going to go too harsh in on. Do I think he could have done better with the goal? Yes. But ultimately, we were just giving up too many cheap chances again, and that defence is an embarrassment. So for Alisson, I'm going to give him a score of 6, and that's probably one of the highest scores you're going to see today. Moving on now to the real culprits. I'm going to start off with Trent Alexander-Arnold. The most embarrassing part of all of this for him should be that himself and Andy Robertson were pulled off in a Merseyside derby by the manager with a few minutes to go and replaced by 2 other fullbacks. Just abject, unacceptable. Where's the heart? Where's the passion? Where's the fight? From Trent and Jones, 2 locals. That game was just pathetic. Trent is going to have better days in a Liverpool shirt. I've no doubt about that. But for today's performance, he's going to get a score of 5. Next up, Ibrahima Konate. I don't know where to start. Where is he gone? Where is the Ibrahima Konate that we've had gone? Because this one looks like a snivelling fool who doesn't know how to defend, who's bullied time after time, and when he's not being bullied, he's giving away stupid, needless free kicks against a team that would be dreaming of set-piece opportunities against us. Time and time again, not good enough. I don't know what has happened to him, but this is a pale imitation of the Konate that we'd seen. So he's going to get a score today of 2. A generous 2 at that, I should say. Next up, our captain, who should not be our captain, in my opinion. And don't get this confused. As a centre-back, he has legs left in him. As a captain, he is not. He just isn't a leader. He displays no leadership. And most importantly, he can't stop the rot. And it's happened time and time again. Once again, our big players go missing. Where are our senior pros? Van Dijk, invisible. Salah, invisible. Unacceptable. A Liverpool captain should not allow that to happen. And he's allowed it to happen against Palace, against United twice, and again today. Where's all the words, all the talk about the gaffer fighting from giving him a big send-off? They're empty. Van Dijk gets a score of 3 out of 10. Next up, Andy Robertson. Full of energy, but running around like a headless chicken. Don't know who he's trying to cross to. Don't know what he's doing with his corners. Just don't know what he's trying to do. He will run for you forever and he's a great engine. But this cutting back inside stuff needs to stop. In that first half today, the ball was switched across to him on the left side. He had 15-20 yards ahead of him, and then he could have slipped in Diaz down the left, and he tracks back inside. Safe option, boring option, not going to win a league title like that. I'm sorry, but we need to start changing up how we attack. Robertson today gets a score of 3. Next up, McAllister. Why do we drop him back into the 6 again? What's wrong with Endo? How on earth do you put Szoboszlai and Jones back out on the pitch after they've been stinking the gaff up for weeks and drop McAllister back into a position that we know is not his favourite or better position? He's going to have better days as well. He always shows a fighting spirit, but even he today wasn't at it. So Alexis gets a score of 5. Next up, Szoboszlai. Shouldn't start the game for the rest of the season, and I don't care. I don't care what the reasons are. I'm sure he'll come good over time, but he should be embarrassed about these displays. He's the captain of his national team, and he is absolutely stinking the gaff up. How on earth Jurgen Klopp sees fit to reward him and Curtis Jones with another start, I will never know, while Ryan Gravenberch is sitting on the bench getting splinters in his backside after putting in a far better performance. Why? I don't understand it, but I know it needs to change. So Szoboszlai gets a score of 3. Next up, Curtis Jones. Back to the pre-little period. He had one good little period. Good 6 or 7 months where we all thought, hey, here we go. Jones has finally arrived. But no. Back to himself. Running around again like a headless chicken. No aim. No guile. Nothing. Just nothing. Frustration. Not good enough. Shouldn't be in the team. 3. Mohamed Salah. I don't even want to hear any more about him not being sold. He is finished. He is past his best. The best is unquestionable. The years of top level play were amazing, and his folklore and his place in Liverpool history is cemented. But we can't continue to play somebody who does not know what to do anymore. How many chances today did he sky, put wide, miss, overhit? No fight, no spirit, no effort. Half-arsed challenges, just not good enough. Time for him to go, I'm afraid. Brilliant service, will be a Liverpool legend, but it doesn't mean that we can't be honest and say he's stinking the gaff up, and he is. So for Mo, he gets a score of 3. Next up, Diaz. Much like I said about Andy Robertson, lots of guile, effort, but very little end product. Again, today, frustration, hits the post with a chance he should have been scoring from, and then missed many others. Our front line has gone to being embarrassing. What's happened? None of them seem to be able to shoot. They want too much on the ball, and every shot gets blocked or skies wide. It can't keep happening. Diaz, if you want to go to Barcelona, we'll take Frankie de Jong in a swap, please, because this kid doesn't want to do it anymore for Liverpool. It's just not good enough. 5 for him. Darwin Núñez. Whatever you're thinking, I'm thinking. However annoyed you are, I'm as annoyed. What? How can you be so bad? He was in position today where he should have scored at least maybe 2. He's just terrible. And I take no pleasure in saying it, none. But you've spent €100 million on a forward who looks like he's scared to put the ball in the back of the net. Stop posting pictures on social media of your new haircut and post pictures of you giving a damn and trying. It's not hard. Put the inflated bit of leather in between the goal. You're given enough chances to do it. Darwin, 3. Next up, Elliott. Didn't really do much when he came off the bench. Didn't really do much, to be fair, when he was given the start in the last game. And I'm sure there are better days to come from Harvey Elliott, but as of, unfortunately, has become commonplace recently, our substitutes had no impact on the game. So Elliott gets a score of 4. Endo. Klopp seems to have fallen out of love with Endo because he's not starting him anymore. And again today was brought on and didn't really do anything because we bypassed midfield a lot of the time. And when we did try to play through midfield, nobody in front of them was giving them an option. So for Endo today, I'm going to give him a score of 3. Next up, Kwanzaa. Again, how embarrassing is it that we're having to take centre-backs off to replace them with young centre-backs? Not because they're injured, because they're stinking the gaff up. So I don't know what to say about Jarell Kwanzaa because it's not his fault this performance happened. Giving him a score of 4. And Kostas Tsimikas, sell him please. Another headless chicken. I've said this about him for ages. Runs up and down. The odd occasional decent cross, but he's never going to be Liverpool standard. And he came on and shock horror. The game was already gone at that point, and we did nothing, got nothing from him. So give him a score of 4. Joe Gomez, again, has been very good for us this season. Has been great to come in and fill squad places when people have been injured, and without him we'd have been in even more trouble. So I do appreciate that from Joe. But again, today he was just brought on, I think, more to prove a point to those fullbacks than anything else. So give Joe a score of 5. And lastly, the manager. It's been difficult these last few weeks. He looks like he's checked out. If I see him smile one more time, and I get it, it's a coping mechanism, but he's shown no fight. The players are emulating what the manager's shown. Nothing. and he's rewarding dross by giving them starts time and time again. He's playing favourites and he's not playing people who are trying, and that is just not good enough. So Jurgen is unfortunately going to leave us this year with a League Cup. The parade they can forget about. His legacy will be remembered, and I will always, always, always idolise and love the man, because I truly do. But it is time for a change, because everyone's run out of ideas. And away against Atlanta, no plan B. Away today against Everton, no plan B. No way of changing the game. No way of stemming the flow. Not good enough. Tactically inept from Jurgen over the last while. And I take no pleasure again in saying that. I do love him, and I'm so grateful we've had him at the club. But it feels like a time for change. Jurgen gets a score today of 3. So that is our honest player ratings here on Anfield Agenda. Now it's over to you guys. Let us know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What did you think of the game? Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.